Start now, or 2026 will humble you. Not because you are not capable, but because you waited too long to take yourself seriously. At some point, you realize something uncomfortable. The journey is not as easy as you imagined it will be. It is not as smooth as the motivation you gave yourself in January. You said you would be disciplined, but when it got hard, you were not. And that realization hit hard. Most people fail because they are lazy, which is what you think. That's why you are wrong. They actually fail because they try to do too much all at once. You want to fix everything, your habits, your money, your skills, your life. You start everything and you end up not completing anything. This is what changed things for me, especially in the month of January. When I did less, I actually did more. Not less effort, less distractions. Here's the catch. I focused on one thing and gave it real attention, and with consistency, I did better than I usually do in that aspect. For example, let's say you wanted to start video editing. You don't need to learn everything. Freelance, code emails, and posting on every social media platforms to get clients while you are learning. That is exactly how you burn out. Instead, you pick one lane and with consistent effort, which will be posting on social media, and you consistently post while learning. Your muscles are strong enough and your willpower is strong enough to keep you over a long period of time, compared to when you try to do all the three all at once. You burn out, you give up, and you say, that's it. And you get back into the negative loop where you are thinking about your life and you start telling yourself you are not good enough. You start regretting things that you should have completed in the past. Focus on one lane and you definitely build what you want. I think this is a question you need to start asking yourself now. Stop asking yourself what works fastest. At that point in time, ask yourself what will suit you in the next 6 months, because consistency beats intensity every time. I believe you already know this. Start by asking yourself what will matter in the next 6 months. Don't just make a decision based on what you are feeling or what you are currently going through right now. In this game of trying to start and become successful, speed matters. Not rushing, but actually recovering fast and learning from your mistakes. The time it takes you after you make a mistake to actually get back on track, rather than sulking and thinking of possible reasons, not excuses, but real facts to actually stop doing what you are supposed to be doing. Nobody talks about this part, the quiet nights when there is no motivation, when no one is watching, no hype, just you and your thoughts trying to convince you to stop. That's where most people quit. You shouldn't quit. Be consistent. Keep it up. Sometimes the reasons to quit sound logical, not excuses, real reasons, actual facts on why you should stop doing what you are supposed to do. But if you keep quitting everything, you will never become anything. You have to be consistent. You have to choose the path you want for yourself and consistently work towards it, and believe in yourself well enough that you achieve what you want. Bottom line is that if you do not start now, 2026 will humble you. Not because life is unfair, but because you didn't build yourself when you had the chance to. Start small, stay consistent, and take yourself seriously early.